My deadbeat brother-in-law made me take care of his children while he plays and talk to a woman. He was staggered when I yelled that I am not his children's mother. My brother-in-law's, Connor, wife passed away over a year ago. I had a good relationship with her and their 2 kids. This loss affected everyone. The family got together to help Connor with the kids. He used to live in an apartment. He hasn't worked in a year and my in-laws were unable to pay for rent anymore, so my husband asked if Connor and the kids could stay with us temporarily. I immediately agreed and found time to get everything ready. Once Connor arrived, he did little to nothing when it came to the kids. I started taking care of the kids' needs because he asked. I handled feeding, cleaning, and playing activities. But kids are in constant need of care and attention. Every time his 3-year-old asks him to make a sandwich or help with the bathroom or wearing clothes or anything, Connor'd point at me and say, "Andy will do it." I end up taking care of it, although he got nothing to do, either on his laptop or sleeping. One time his 5-year-old was calling for him to help him with something in the shower. Connor asked me to go instead. I got annoyed, then he shrugged his shoulders saying he'd just ignore him then, resulting in me handling it. I couldn't ignore it. My husband's is a dentist, he's not home always. I work from home, but I too am not always available. I made this clear to Connor and he said no problem and we'll handle it. Yesterday I was in an important meeting and I was in the office. Suddenly my 3-year-old nephew was knocking on the door wanting me to help him because he wet himself. And Daddy told him to come to me. I had to pause. I ran out and found my nephew sitting on the floor. I cleaned him up and took him to the bathroom. I was kicked out of the meeting since it wasn't the first time I left. I was mad. I went to see what Connor was busy with. He was busy playing an online game and talking to a lady. I asked him and he brushed me off. I unplugged the device and told him his neglect cost me a meeting and that I already told him my work can't be interrupted to take care of the kids while he ignores them and avoid responsibility. He criticized me saying a few minutes won't hurt and brought up how overwhelmed he was and needing help. I snapped. I yelled at him that I'm not his kid's mother. He was staggered. Clearly what I said made him too upset to react. He argued with me, then left the house. My in-laws took an issue with what I said, calling it ghastly, callous treatment towards someone that lost his wife so recently. They offer to help, but then they make excuses, saying I need someone to give me a talking to learn some empathy for those poor kids. My husband said I was right to be upset, but I hurt Connor by what I said and I shouldn't have handled it like that, making him feel like he and his kids are a burden. They're expecting to apologize to him. What gets me is that Connor posts pictures of the kids on Facebook talking about how he's making so much effort to keep the kids healthy and happy while I'm the one doing the work. He basically lies and pretends to be a caring parent on Facebook. This made me upset. No idea